Hi, if you're a Taurus born April 20th to May 20th, Happy New Year. Okay, let's tune in and find out what January has in store for you. Wow, it just feels like a whole new beginning, Taurus, that you started to move into. It's a whole new normal. And for some of you, that means that, there's just a change of seasons that have happened. Whether you've gone from single to married, whether you've gone from childless to having a child, or many children all at once. Maybe you got married to somebody who has multiple children, or you've just adopted multiple children, or you've just given birth to, twins, that sort of thing. There's a lot of movement and energy in shifting into a new season. For some of you, it could be that you've had health issues, and this is your new normal. That maybe you're approaching life differently. That you were taxed, and now you're changing your lifestyle. So it's a different kind of life, and it could be that you've completely sold the business and you're doing something completely different, right? Or you've moved from cold weather to warm weather. It's just this big shift for you that is happening in 2018, and that's what I see, this movement from you from being one way to completely it being a different way. So a complete change of lifestyle for you, but it feels good, and it feels like there's a contentment and happiness and fulfillment that's waiting for you in this year as well. So if you were moved by adversity moved you, right? Like because of the flood, we lost our home in a fire, or God forbid, these terrible events that have happened around the world in 2017. And if you're a victim of one of those things, and your whole lifestyle has changed, you want to know that this year is a rebirthing and a renewal, and it's really you're gonna feel renewal of peace again. And for those of you that it was by choice or by design, even better, you're going to have more opportunity to really be able to solidify those dreams. And for those of you that were thrust into the change, you're going to be able to make peace with it, and you're going to be able to prosper. So this is what 2018 is about for you Taurians, and I'm excited for you. And for those of you that had the misfortune, my heart goes out to you, and at the same time we're aware that the universe is always here. It's always happening for us, never to us, and it's giving us the blessings in our life to be able to become stronger and to really be who we need to be. So having that energy in January, we start with a full moon in Cancer, January 1st. And so there's this accumulation of positive things for you. And let's see how that's going to affect you guys in particular, that full moon on the 1st. It feels like it's around treasure. It feels like it's around value, really, really valuing, finding yourself what your treasure is, what you're valuing. For some of you, that may be friendships. For some of you, it may be security. But there is a value in that. So I feel like there's money associated with this full moon on the 1st. So a lot of you will have that security of money going into the new year. For some of you, it may be the home is secure, or it may be that your job is secure, or your relationships are secure. But there's this movement that whatever where you find security, this full moon in Cancer, January 1st, is going to bring you some security. So there's a support system there for you that makes you feel secure this first week in January. Okay, well, let's move into romance. For those of you who are coupled and interested in romantic love, let's look into that this January and see what's up for you. I feel like there's just this partnership, this camaraderie. You know what to expect from your partner. There are some times when your partner is not going to be available for you, which may irritate you, and just because you feel lonely without them and you really enjoy their presence around you. But it doesn't feel like it's big distance or a big problem. It feels like, whether it's their work or whether it's travel or whether it's just, the way your life is set up. It is something that is just a rhythm and it feels okay. And this month, there may be some opportunity for the two of you to really find new ways in which you communicate with one another and find new ways in which you can both get your needs met. So I do feel like there's a new dialogue, a new conversation about what the other one needs and how to support them. Let's see what else is happening in your relationship this month. There's some excitement, there's some creativity and movement about, doing things together and creating things together and planning things together. So whether that's a trip that you're going away or whether it's plans for a new house or just plans for a garden, it just feels like simple things, planning simple things. Could even be, planning a birthday party, but it just feels like the two of you little, I want to call you thieves in the night because I see you like whispering and it reminds me of like two little kids who are scheming. So you and your partner scheming in a very good way, in a very delicious way, something in January. So it feels very exciting and very covert and very much of the heart for you and your partner. So really, really nice energy. Okay, for those of you who are single, looking for love, what's in store for you this month? So this month, Taurus, I think two things. You have to really know that you want a romantic partner, and then the other thing is you're going to have to go for it. It's not going to come to you. This is a month where you have to take action, and you're the one who's going to have to take the action. You're the one who's going to have to actually get up and move and either get yourself to that, that function, whether it's the neighbor's party or whether it's the local bar or whether it's, the church social. But it is, whether it's that concert you've been dying to go to, whether it's that movie you've wanted to see, or just, the clerk that you see every day at the grocery store and you've been dying to ask them out, right? You're the one who's going to have to move forward. So I think that we have a new moon in Capricorn, January 16th, and it feels like it's going to impact your love. So this is the opportunity for you to be able to move forward and to get what you want in love. But you're going to have to go for it, and you're the one who have to be willing to take the no, right? And so have no expectation. Don't expect the no, right? Just have no idea. So in other words, I'm willing to put myself out there. I'm willing to ask them out. And, if it's no, then it's no. And not be afraid of whatever the response is. And don't be attached to whatever the response is. And as you do that, the right person is going to show up. You're going to get more comfortable with yourself in this process, and you're going to have a lot more fun in being able to just be you and be less attached to the outcome. And you're going to be surprised how easy it is and how quickly love comes for you this month. And I say comes for you, meaning the opportunity, not meaning you get to sit back and wait for it to find you. You actually have to put in some effort into being able to go out and get into action. But everything is lined up for a yes for you. Okay, so go for it. Okay, let's look at your money and career for Taurus this month. So Taurus, I feel like you maybe have recently put out a lot of money, and whether it was a loan to somebody else or whether you're trying to pay off debt or you treated yourself to a new car or bought yourself, some new clothes or spent it on a home, I feel like maybe your reserves are lower than they've been in a while. The good news is I feel like there is a big upswing, uptake, especially around January 18th to the 20th. I feel like there's this gold mine that you hit. And whether that is an investment or whether it's an investment in yourself, but there's definitely gold, money, career, momentum, power around January 18th to the 20th. You just have to take your time. It's not going anywhere, and really mine the gold, right? So really spend your time making sure it's a project or it is a job or a move that you want. Also may need to let other people help you with this. Don't go at it alone. Ask for support, ask for help, ask for advice. and then take in the advice, listen to the advice, put it to your advantage, and actually utilize the advice, and you're going to see this gold mine coming to you, right? Like this thing being able to melt it and use it, right? Like I see it, all this gold out there, and you're going to be able to melt that gold and put it in your pocket and take it with you. So, but you're going to need some other people's helps and other people advice and support. Don't go at it alone, because I feel like there's a piece of the puzzle that you'll be missing, or it's just it doesn't work as well. So ask for help, ask for support in your career and in your money for whatever it is you're going for, and you're going to get it that month. Okay, let's look at your health, Taurus. Okay, so some back, seems to be some back issues for some of you, and it may be just the weight of the world that you're carrying, that you're feeling pressure to get things done and to make these big life changes. You know, like I said, we're changing seasons here, and so this pressure to get things done and to make things happen. So I think all there is for you to do, again, asking for help, is really key for you, and then taking care of yourself, pacing yourself, not putting too much pressure on yourself. Realizing that Rome wasn't built in a day, realizing that you're going to need some friends and support, and realizing that your health is very important and it's your best ally. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and not overdoing it. Also want to watch the hamstrings. You know, if you're a runner, or even if you're not, you want to, you know, spend some time stretching or taking care. You know, or ladies, if you wear the really high heels, right? Just make sure that you're stretching out, because I feel like there's potential for some of you guys to pull a hamstring or have pulled a hamstring. So you want to be careful with those back of the legs there. So get your massages in, or get your stretching in, your yoga in, to stay limber so that you can really have optimal health this month. Okay, let's look at anything unexpected for Taurus. You may feel really poetic or writing. You may be inspired. Some of you may use this inspiration to decorate a home, to write a book, to write poetry, to write a novel, to be able to see beauty. But it's really this unexpected joy that you find. And I really have a desire to be creative with it. And it's really about making my world beautiful. So I really feel this unexpected joy and expansiveness with your creativity and with beauty and with your environment. So it's a really fun, exciting thing. And some of you, there's a January 31st, there's a total lunar eclipse in Leo. Some of you may find yourself traveling unexpectedly, or you may find that you're brought together with friends and for a specific cause. It could be a convention, it could be a memorial, it could be a reunion. But I do feel like there's this unexpected energy that opens at the end of the month that really makes you, you know, really open your heart and really fall in love. And you may add some additional things or people to your party or to your ideas of what you thought 2018 may look like. You may expand your horizons and even go deeper or further with your vision or your view of what you thought you wanted 2018 to be. It feels like it gets sharper, the view, and it expands even more than what you already had in store. Okay, you guys, a big month for you. You've taken on a lot. Big changes, massive big changes for you. Like whole lifestyle changes, you know, from what it used to be to what it's going to look like in 2018, or what you thought it was going to be in these last 3 months has completely changed and morphed into something even better. So have an amazing, blessed 2018. Thank you so much for supporting my star signs. And for those of you that comment, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you like my intuitive astrology, please share on social media, share it with your friends, comment below. I really appreciate it. I wish you all nothing but a blessed 2018, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.